Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Disventure Camp interview. My name is Silly Billy, but you can call me Billy. We have gathered here today to mourn the loss of our third fallen contestant, and we are not doing so alone. Let's waste no further time and introduce today's guest. He's one of the main producers and owners of Blu Productions and its many exciting projects, but you may recognize him as the voice of the British boy. Give a warm welcome to the voice of Nick, Deric Jackman. Deric, welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me, Silly Billy. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. It's really exciting to have you here.
Pleasure's all mine.
Oh, this is going to be one exciting interview. So, Deric, tell the audience a little bit about yourself. What do you do from a day-to-day basis?
Oh, day-to-day basis. Okay, it depends on how spicy I'm feeling on that specific day. But, so I just recently graduated from college from the Brigham Young University of Provo. Studying public relations with a minor in legal studies. And now I work as a therapeutic supervisor, but I do voice acting and content creation on the side. And now I've just been working on my own cartoon and kind of grinding away with that. So it's all been keeping me busy.
We're definitely going to be talking a little bit about that because I can see the little cardboard cutouts behind you. I think we're going to dive a little bit into that as well. As well as that, we're going to be diving into Nick, who is, of course, today's eliminated contestant. Let's start with that. So, Nick's character, I'm very curious. Who is Nick, according to you?
Nick's a ponce. Oh,
beautiful answer.
Bloody wanker. Nick himself, he's just kind of a rich, snotty, super self-entitled narcissist, with a lot of depth in his character. I think Nick is someone who is extremely sheltered, but not in the way that we're used to in most stories that we see. I think the way that he's portrayed, he is a sheltered, rich, snobby British boy who doesn't really have a lot of life experience outside of just being wealthy. And so when he came and he joined this game, he was kind of just, the game and the outside world was really foreign to him. And so he thought he could just kind of run the game like his life is run back home, which is to kind of dominate things with financial incentive. But ultimately, as we kind of saw, it didn't really serve him justice. And there are a lot of life skills that he really needs to inherit.
Yeah, true. Or well, inherit, I guess that's one of the only things that he can't inherit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully he walks away from this show better than when he entered it.
That is something I think is interesting to dive in a little bit here. I titled this in the script, Nick, what in the Queen's Gambit happened? Because Nick in the original Adventure Camp, I believe he gets like 4th place or something like that. He goes very far. And here he's the third eliminated contestant. So what happened?
Oh, that's a good question, Silly Billy. I don't think Nick was cut out for this world.
No, apparently.
Yeah, someone who writes stories himself. Like, I love writing stories. That's just something I've been doing since I was a kid, and it's something I'm extremely passionate about. And as soon as I read episode 1 of Disventure Camp, I knew Nick was a pre-merge boot. And the reason being is because Nick tells you his entire story vocally in the first episode. And as soon as I saw him kind of giving that internal dialogue, I was like, all right, my man Nick's not going to make it that far. I was like, he just told us what he's entirely about. Like, you could eliminate him in the second episode and his story arc would be done. He started strong and then he blew out too fast.
Yeah.
And so ultimately, I think Nick wasn't a master strategist. One of the prime reasons why he was eliminated is he decided to vote out his ally, Will, over like a 6-year-old girl.
Nick is the only one of that alliance who ultimately forfeits on the alliance, right? Because I believe Lil and Ashley still don't vote Will, but then Nick kind of throws dirt into the plan.
Yeah, Yeah, he does. And it's interesting too, because like any strategist, even if they had an ally who was acting like a little erratic, you would still vote out the weakest link, and the weakest link would probably be the person who's extremely young and not, developed. Because when it comes to challenges, there's going to be a lot of physical challenges, and Will was a brick house. And so as soon as Nick voted out Will, it was the downfall of Nick.
So you were not very surprised then that Nick goes home in the 3rd episode?
I wasn't. I also knew that Nick was going to leave early because I felt like Alec was going to inherit bits and pieces of Nick's original storyline.
Okay. So that's actually going into my next question, which is now that Nick saved up a space in 4th place, so to say, who do you think is going to fill that spot? Who is now going a little further than they went in the original, do you think?
My biggest hope is that it's Ashley, right? I love Ashley. Ashley's my favorite. You know what I mean? She is hilarious to me. And also super down to earth, very rational minded.
Yeah, true.
But I do think it's going to be Alec. That's just like a thought of mine, at least.
Ashley would be really fun. I think Ashley is a very fun idea to the nice girl character. The Disventure Camp has quite a few nice girl, nice boy characters. But with Ashley, at least it brings a little something, it's a little spice. Yeah. I like it. Ashley is a great character, yeah.
I always find myself rooting for the what everybody deems as the boring character, which is like the most grounded, normal, average character. So like Total Drama Island, my favorite character is Trent.
Oh, yeah.
I love Trent. And I love Bridget. And so I always end up rooting for the person who I like relate to the most. Mm-hmm. And maybe that just means that I'm super boring.
No, surely not. But then I have an interesting follow-up to that because, then action happens, Total Drama Action, and then Trent. What was your opinion on Trent in Total Drama Action?
What happened? Like, why did they just make this 180-degree turn and completely just go crazy, I felt like it was a huge missed opportunity. Because there could have been a really compelling story that they could have told. And I made a 2.5 hour long podcast about this, about like how I would have changed Total Drama Action as a whole if I was writing it. But I do feel like Trent, there was just a lot of missed opportunity. There could have been a lot of really fun drama by making Trent and Gwen kind of like center stage and creating a lot of friction there. I also think it was a huge missed opportunity for Trent not to, as team captain, select Heather as his first choice if he really wanted to make Gwen jealous. So I think the teams, the way that all kind of like came about, it just didn't seem organic. And so my opinion of how they wrote Trent is there was just a lot of missed potential. But, the way that they wrote it still created a compelling path for the future with World Tour and other future seasons that we might see.
Yeah, true. Although I don't think Trent is ever coming back. At least in World Tour he was...
Trent deserves a win.
Yeah, Trent was spared from World Tour, I think, even though they could have done some redeeming. I don't think World Tour was the season to do that. It was already crammed as is. And then from here, I don't really see him coming back. Maybe if they ever do like a Redonkulous Race Season 2, and they just take him on his own. A little similar to how they did it with Jeff. Just completely cut him loose from all the Total Drama experience, all the history that's with this character, and just take him as this cool, relaxed surfer dude, give him a buddy who's even more wacky than he is, and then have them win that way. I think that could be a potential for Trent. Otherwise, in the context of Total Drama, especially with Gwen, I don't know. Yeah. But that actually, that kind of is a nice bridge over to Blu Productions, I think. Because you guys worked on, for the people watching at home who might not know about this, Deric is one of the people behind Total Drama Reunion, which was very interesting until Unfortunately, also the lawyers of Total Drama thought it was a little too good. Let's just call it that. It's just one big compliment, right? getting acts
super
like that.
Flattering.
Yeah, exactly. It was so good that they were scared that you would confuse it with the actual seasons. If that is not a compliment, then I don't know what is. But I believe, remembering the trailer and the one episode that aired, Trent and Gwen were both in that season, and I think you had a story planned for both?
Yeah, so I gotta give credit where all credit is due. Total Drama Reunion was Adam Rudine's baby. And Adam Rudine, he's really what started Blu Studios and Blu Productions. And I had joined later just as a voice actor and eventually a consultant, and then eventually worked my way into the writing room and developing, Mysteries of Kruger Mansion, of course. But there were a lot of really fun storylines that Adam had planned out in his official script. And I think I'm one of 3 people who actually knows the elimination order of Total Drama Reunion.
Oh my
which I'm
God.
not going to spoil.
Oh no!
But it was really cool, and it would have been so neat to see as an official season. And so, if they want to explore that in the future, Fresh TV wants to explore that in the future, Adam Rudine is the guy to call. Because he had such a beautiful story, something that would pay homage to the original season. Adam just had this way with making it so poetic.
Yeah.
So, that's all I'll say about Reunion.
Yeah, I'll add to that, because from the little that we did get to see as the audience, it really felt like that. It really did feel like an homage. Maybe so much so to an extent that it did get possible to confused with the original season, because always kept that spirit of the original in mind, and it really felt like a continuation rather than a fan-inspired something. And then, unfortunately, Reunion got canned, and I remember when this happened, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you did this with a video of Reynolds Chaddington, right?
Reynolds Chaddington.
Yes, that's the one. I remember a shot of him driving off in a car, and then the announcement of Mysteries of Kruger Mansion, which has been a project I believe has been in the works ever since. Can you tell a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the Mysteries of Kruger Mansion follows 14 young adults
who are cast on a reality television show where they're placed into a haunted mansion where they have to compete in different challenges, vote each other out, and the winner of the show inherits the estate along with the inheritance tied to the manor. And so it's kind of like if you mix the board game Clue with Survivor, but you give it a paranormal twist and throw a giant mystery in between. The biggest question is the mansion actually haunted, or is it a part of the reality TV show aesthetic? And so that's something I want you guys to be questioning as we go throughout the show. So it's like if we turned Total Drama Island into a giant mystery and we center it around that. So we give it more of a meaty storyline.
That is so fun. Holy crap, that sounds so exciting. I was already excited for the show, but now even more so. that is honestly such a cool idea, because Total Drama itself, and then everything inspired by it, very seldomly goes away from this idea of it's just Survivor and they vote each other off and the drama comes from that. But this really sounds like it's an entire story of itself, and these contestants are just thrown into that. And then on top of that, we have the exciting part of the Survivor inspiration. So can you tell us a little bit about when we can expect Mysteries of Kruger Mansion to air?
Yes. So the animation is pretty much done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're on the phase right now of working the special effects and the shading, but now we are working on the music, which the Mysteries of Kruger Mansion will have its own official original soundtrack.
Ooh.
And so I'll release pieces of that soon, and then we'll dive into the sound design, the official sound design. We have proxy sound design right now, things that are just kind of placeholders that help us with the animation. But now we're working on the music and we're polishing up the sounds so that we can make it more of an immersive experience for you. And so as far as release dates are concerned, I'll tell you this. In August, we will be making an official announcement on the release date, but we are hosting a live theatrical viewing here in Utah with our cast and crew, which we'll be hosting for college students, people who are in animation programs and things like that, at a megaplex on September 14th.
Oh my god, did we just get a scoop? Was that an original scoop?
It was. We'll be selling tickets for anybody who is in the Utah area that wants to attend. And then we'll be hosting a dance to try and raise money for maybe a second episode. And also for the campaign that we're working on to try and pitch our show to an official network.
That is so cool. Oh man, that is so cool.
It's a lot of fun. And then the day after, so September 14th is a Thursday, Friday's the dance. Saturday, we're hosting a gala. So it's a black tie event where the band for our show is going to be playing, and we're going to have mocktails and just have this really fancy experience together.
That is so cool. Oh, you're taking this really big.
Yeah, we want to have fun as we create this show. You know, this is an experience that we want to create something entertaining, but we also want to create something that comes into the real world, something that we can interact with actual people with. So it's really exciting on our end to just kind of see the progression of it.
Yeah, that is so cool. Awesome. Hey, and then a little while ago, I saw something come out. I don't know if it was Totally Top's production or if it was Blu Productions, but there is something else you're working on, right?
Yeah, something else that Adam Rudine's working on. But yeah, I'd love to talk about that.
Yeah, go ahead, because I was really curious about that. I saw that the auditions are opened. Are they still?
They are. Ooh. Sorry, I'm doing this to. There we go. Okay.
There you are.
Getting the adjustment.
Your camera's being a little funky. It's dancing a little bit to the tune of you talking.
It's true. Just dancing around. Yeah. So auditions are currently still open for a show called Retro Reality. And this is a show that Adam is helming. So I'm helming Mysteries of Kruger Mansion on Blu Studios and Totally Tops Television. And the Spanish dub is actually going to be on Odd Nation Cartoons channel as well. So it's 3 studios in one.
Yeah, that's the collaboration that you guys announced a little while ago, right?
Yep. So it's super exciting on that end. But Retro Reality is a Blu Studios exclusive series, and that one's helmed under Adam Rudine. And as you can see, there's another familiar face that we see from Total Drama Reunion and from the Mysteries of Kruger Mansion that gets featured in Retro Reality, and that is good old Reynold Chaddington.
He's back.
So he's kind of becoming like the Mickey Mouse of Blu Studios right now. He's just making the rounds, you know what I mean? Maybe one day we'll see him in Disventure Camp if you guys ask, enough times and pester Jared and Robert about it. So
that sounds it. Wait, is he going to take over hosting role? Because I don't want to be booted out as Trevor.
No. He's just a producer. He's no.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, Oliver did kind of get promoted to a more producer role, so maybe there is a way for him to interact with a certain Mr. Chaddington at the top there.
I think it would be super cool. As far as I know, it hasn't been a discussion yet, but it would be so funny to blend all of these universes together.
It would be kind of cool to see, especially in the current landscape of Hollywood, where we all have these multiverses and interactive, characters from there appear here, and everybody's doing their own extended universe and such. Maybe we get the Survivor-inspired cinematic universe here on YouTube.
Yeah, heck, even Project Reality is coming out, which is helmed by Cove. It's a new animated series, and I'm super stoked for that. And you know, we've been talking with Cove a little bit about like crossover stuff, just a lot of potential, and just seeing where that goes. So you never know. I think the future of this community is extremely exciting, and a lot of the things that are going on behind the scenes, I think people are going to be really stoked about in the future.
Yeah, I can imagine so. It sounds really cool. It sounds a lot bigger than what has been attempted so far, so I'm definitely going to be following this with a close eye.
Yeah, there's a lot of very passionate creators in the community, and a lot of people who want to create something now, so the community has definitely evolved throughout time.
So, what do you say we get this episode started? Let's circle back to Disventure Camp. Let's circle back to Nick. I think it's about time that we watch this episode, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's dive in.
Epic.
I actually haven't even seen it yet. So
no, I
this is
haven't
my
seen it
first
either. I
reaction.
believe it's not even out to the patrons just yet, so we're getting the first look.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be so cool. All right, how?
This is gonna be bloody bonkers.
Ah, man, yes, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Last time on Disventure Camp, the contestants face their worst fears. Many of them
who's
managed
that
to
voice?
overcome. a very charming young man, if I do say so.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Headed to elimination.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Guys versus girls until Gret painted Drew in a bad light, causing Tom to flip to the girls'
Drew.
side and send Drew home. 12 are left.
I really like, I've said this a couple of times now, but I really like that little, the little circles and the faces and then crossing them out one by one. It's really cool.
Oh, I 100% agree. It's a really neat aesthetic
Yeah.
addition to the show.
Also a good way to separate it from other animated Survivor-like shows, which shall not be named.
Yuri, what are you doing up? It's late.
Hi, Lil.
I was just drawing.
Go to sleep now. A girl like you should not be awake at this hour.
Fine.
Oh, God.
I hate that old wrinkly bag of a woman.
You what?
Dare she tell me what to do? I don't even listen to my own mom, and she thinks she can control me. Well, if you were feeling safe, I've got bad news for you.
Oh, no.
Fiore's voice actress just kills it. Like,
Yeah,
it's so
true.
good.
Yeah.
Same
It
with
fits the character so well.
Oh, yeah.
What's she doing?
Oh no.
Fiore! Oh my god, she's crazy.
Just strutting in like nothing happened.
Oh my god, Nick! Ashley! Your things are on fire!
She caught that quickly.
My hat! My backpack!
Oi, not my cashmere sweater.
There he is.
My hat in my tent.
Oi! I love his Britishisms.
Honestly, I've
Did you see
never
someone take
done a
Nick and
British
Ashley's
accent until I started this role.
Sorry, but I'm going to excuse myself. I'm not going to be a part of this argument.
Oh, bye, Alec.
What's going on?
Oh.
Someone threw my stuff on the fire. Oh, it can't be. I think I know who did it.
Who?
In the morning,
Wait, was that the
I saw
Among Us
Will
sound?
come out of the tent with your
What the
backpack
heck?
and Ashley.
It was. What? Wait, we need to play that back. Wait
Go
a
back, that
second.
for sure was. I bet you they just like added that in there and it's not actually in the
did it?
episode. Who?
Oh my
In the
god,
morning, I saw Will
Is
come
it
out of
not?
the tent with
I
your backpack
did
and
hear it again.
Ashley's.
Lil? It is.
What are you talking about?
I didn't know she was gonna burn your stuff. Sorry, guys. I should have woken you up.
Lil, what in the Queen's name did you do?
I didn't do anything. These are blatant lies.
Fiore, are you absolutely sure you saw Lil? Totally.
You're lying through your teeth, little girl.
Oh gosh.
I think I better go.
Uh-oh. Lil, watch out. We saw what happened with Will.
Why would I burn your
Uh-oh.
things?
And their names
Maybe you
rhyme.
decided to throw
Uh-oh.
it early after we didn't
Oh.
decide to go along with your plan.
That's totally not a coincidence.
Down, hun.
Totally not tops, man.
Will do this to us.
I don't think it's true that Lil burned Ashley and Nick's things, but honestly, I'm not saying anything. Alec and I have been somewhat excluded, and this arguing could really help our case.
Allie, you naughty, naughty girl.
What's up? Sounds interesting. What makes you think I wouldn't want to read it?
Well, fair point.
Yeah.
Maybe I misjudged you. Here.
Fair point.
It
Got him.
seems short. I'll finish it in a couple of days. What's this?
Oh, sorry. It's a drawing. My son drew it for me.
I made it.
Son?
Oh,
Yes,
Alec has a son,
I have a son.
and he left him to compete on a reality
I
TV
don't
show.
really like to talk about my life. But I read that it helps to form bonds, which is necessary if I want any hope of winning.
Yeah, you should also kind of form bonds with,
I don't
you
understand
know,
what
your
happened
son.
last night. It was supposed to be 4 votes
Yeah,
against
yeah.
Gabby.
Fair point.
Just as confused as you.
What if Drew voted for himself?
I don't think so. One of us didn't vote for who we should, and it wasn't me.
That's weird.
Let's go down. Let's go.
That's weird. What a weird coincidence.
But I can't tell Jake and Dan that. As long as Gret doesn't tell either of them, I should be fine.
I voted for Gabby because the boys told me to, and now one of them is lying.
The boy.
Nobody can be trusted here.
Uh-oh.
Gabby, listen, I had to...
I don't feel like talking right now.
Ah, poor Gabby.
I'm disappointed that Dan voted for me. He was the one person on my team that was nice, but it turns out he doesn't want me here either.
I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I actually love Gabby. I think Gabby.
Yeah, is that an unpopular opinion? I love Gabby as well.
Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. But, big fan of Gabby here.
Yeah,
I would
same.
love to call my parents and say hello to my sisters.
The challenge will be divided into 2 parts. For the first part, your team must use canoes and row in pairs until you reach the platform
there's
in the middle
Oliver
of the
again.
lake. Derek will
There
be
we
waiting for you
go.
there. The first team to arrive will get an advantage in the
Good old
second half of the
Michael
challenge.
Kim.
I'll give you some time to pick your partners.
Shall we go together, Tom?
Yeah, sure.
Subtle, Jake. Very subtle.
It's my turn, ma'am.
Very suave.
Now!
Nick's like not even rowing.
No, probably.
Is unusual.
Just leave the 6-year-old girl to do it.
Talking nonsense.
Yep.
I like it.
I'll just pay her
I'm
off.
sad. My old team didn't want me, and now they tried to kick me out on this team too.
What did you expect? Nobody likes you, and everyone thinks you're crazy.
Ouch.
Oh, dang.
Rats.
You.
No.
Kind of admire the bluntness. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Lies.
Lies? Have you lied to me too?
Of course. But you better have no doubts about our...
Oh, God. Gret.
She's so
savage. Oh,
Damn.
my gosh.
Don't worry. I'll do as you say.
Dang, Gabby.
Oh, poor
Sometimes it's
Gabby.
necessary to be hard on others so they understand who's boss. Also, it's the truth. No one wants to get close to that weirdo.
Oh my
Even
God,
me.
no.
But I need her vote.
For what it's worth, I believe you.
Really?
Yes, you have
Oh,
no
there we go.
reason to lie.
I wish Nick could see it the same way.
Yeah, Nick.
Why would Fiore do that?
Freaking Nick.
No.
Who even
Girl
is
is
that
hiding
guy?
something.
Imagine Nick.
Imagine.
I can't believe Lil burned my stuff.
What's the guy doing?
Me neither.
Is
Dude,
that
He
paddling?
seems like a nice person.
It's kind of
but
impressive
lately
that he
she's
could
been a bit
paddle
with
soft
one
and
hand.
acting differently.
I think he's doing
I
less than if he
concur.
just didn't do anything.
You've been making camp
true.
quite dodgy recently.
It's like
I
pedaling the wrong
know.
way.
Ugh, my hands are killing me. You think you could row for me if I pay you?
No, there it is.
There it is.
Pain in the ass. But I have to put up with him.
There's a restaurant I live near that'll knock your socks off. We should, go. when this is
Relatable
over.
equals flirting.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
What would you spend the money on?
I want to study fashion design. Just don't have the time or money. Back home, I have to juggle 2 jobs
Relatable.
that barely keep me
Yeah.
afloat.
Wow. And I thought my life was horrible.
Oh, I'm rooting
What do
for
you
Ellie
mean?
too. Ellie knows what's
row
up.
faster.
Yeah,
We're
true.
almost there.
Same with Alec, to be honest. I like their dynamic very much.
I agree. I think that was a really special addition, as compared to like the original Adventure
What
Camp.
did I do
Yeah,
to
true.
deserve this?
Huh?
What?
Are you trying to say I don't know what I'm doing?
I'm just saying
Uh-oh.
that.
Just zip it, Boy Scout.
Dan's gonna get smacked out.
Oh, there it is.
Both teams are just missing
Poor
one
Dan.
cue. It'll be a race to the advantage between Dan and Miriam. against
Kept in the show only to be smacked.
Miriam,
Dude, I would love it if Dan just made it to the finale, first out to winner. You know what I
Can
mean?
you imagine? That would be so fun.
It would be hilarious.
Nick, faster!
I'm going as fast as I can.
I'm going as fast, but I'm still using one
Wow,
arm.
I didn't know you could row that fast.
It's not the first time I've done this.
Teal team wins. They'll be getting a special advantage in this next challenge.
Nice. Up high. Nick comes up all cheery.
For your second challenge,
Yoo-hoo.
you will have one Teal team. For having won the first part, you will be able to use these dueling sticks. Purple
What does the other team
you
get?
branches.
Nice.
Ow.
We'll give you a minute
Use
to
the
decide
branch
your
to your
order, and
advantage,
we'll
Nick.
begin.
You can do it. Be the branch. Feel the branch. The branch is a part of you.
First showdown will be Tom versus Alec. Ready? Begin.
I mean, Tom has to solo here, right?
Yeah. Tom is like,
Oh, well.
oh, he just went
Come on, Tom,
Darth
you can
Maul
do
on
it.
him.
Oh, Tom, get your guard up, man.
Break his leg!
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, there
Tom
it is.
scores the first point for his
Tom's
team.
mean, it's
untouchable.
That's in line with Alec not contributing much
showdown,
so far.
versus Ellie. Ready? Go!
Interesting lineup.
Donk. Oh, that was easy.
Oh,
That was easy.
dang.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Scores the second point. One more.
There we
and
go,
it's
Grit.
over for purple.
Oh, man.
Next
Only one more?
showdown, Gabby versus Lil. Lil needs
Oh,
to
God.
score
Rip
the
Lil.
team
Lineup.
in it.
Yeah.
Go!
I imagine Lil's dead. I wouldn't want to face Gabby that way. Ow.
Oh. Oh, she wasn't knocked off though.
Oh,
Still hope for her. Oh, maybe not.
Gabby's insane.
Come on, Lil. You got this.
Oh.
Let's go, Kenkoi.
There we go.
That's not fair. She
Wow.
used Gabby's dual stick.
It looked painful though, so I'll allow it.
Ah,
Lil
nice.
gives the purple team the first point.
Oh man.
Next
Let's go,
showdown,
Lil.
Dan versus Ashley.
Oh, Ashley's got this.
Yeah. Oh, she even dropped
Yeah.
the stick just to mock Dan.
Yeah. Ashley's the kind of girl that brawls with the boys for fun. You know what I mean?
Ashley
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the purple team
I mean,
scores
against
the second
String
point.
being Dan, anybody could have won that, I guess.
Last round,
true, yeah.
Jake versus Nick.
You
Oh,
better
boy.
win this one,
Uh-oh.
Jake.
Ready? Go!
Well then. Ow!
Step on him!
Step on him.
Ow! What's wrong with you?
Ow, that's not fair. Hey, wait a minute now.
Well done, Jake.
Jake scores the team
Poor
scores
Nick.
community and reward. I'll be
You know,
giving you a new map where the
The
captains
sounds we
stay
had to
down
make
low.
for that
Purple
scene.
team, you've got a different elimination in that.
No,
Like,
I'm
literally-
I'm pausing that. Tell me more. How did you make this out?
They gave us the clip without the the grunts and whatnot, because they have us make these default grunts, but then they gave us the clip and they were like, just create grunts. And so I was like, okay. And so I did the anime style,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like going full Goku on the freaking recording, but I don't know if what clip did they use when Nick got kicked in the groin? You want to rewind real quick?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see.
What's wrong
Here we
with
go.
you?
They used it, yeah. Because like I was like, oh, it would be so funny if it was like, you know what I mean, when he gets kicked in the groin.
Yeah.
And so that was just like a little special edition, a little bit of special sauce that I wanted to add.
It's really good.
I'm so glad that they used it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was really well. It fits so good. Oh,
Well,
poor
I just
Nick.
I thought of Reef from Stoked. I was like, what would Reef do?
Purple team, you've got a date with me at the elimination tonight. One of you are going home.
Oh, surely it can't be Nick.
No.
No, it can't be.
We'll finally get to sleep in a real bed.
Sir, can I make a call?
Not yet. I am repairing a fault, but it will be ready by tomorrow.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh, Nick is pissed.
Listen, Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Can we talk?
I think I've heard enough this morning to decide who I'm voting for.
Oh, God.
You don't have to behave like that, Nick.
Fiore told me everything I needed to know.
At least give Lil a chance.
I already made my decision. Cheers.
Oh, gosh, Nick.
Oh, like a boss. I
Oh,
kind of
man.
like that Nick's like an anti-hero.
Yeah, true.
It's a lot of fun.
What's wrong?
Now that everything's said and done and your asses have been saved, I think we should vote together and take control of the team.
Wait, what did you say?
Sounds
Hello.
good to me.
Well, who do you propose?
Oh, I got someone in mind.
Oh, Alec, you naughty man.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Ellie and Alec aren't as unbearable as the rest. I think I can be myself around them.
Welcome, losers. You already know how this works. Go to the voting booth.
I love the writing. The writing is so good.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Let's go.
Lil, it genuinely frightens me that you handle kids. If
Oh,
I had a
God.
kid, I wouldn't let him anywhere near you.
I'm voting Fiore. Sorry, hun, but I have to support Lil this time.
Oh, boy.
You've cast your votes, and now I'll make your decision final. The person with the most votes must leave the camp. First vote, Lil.
Uh-oh. Oh, Nick, you cheaty
Fiore.
bastard.
Fiore. That's
Ooh.
2 votes Fiore. 1 vote Lil.
Uh-oh.
Nick.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Nick.
Uh-oh.
That's 2 votes Nick. 2 votes Fiore. 1 vote Lil.
One more.
vote left.
Here it comes.
The person kicked out of Disventure camp is...
Oh. Brutal.
Nick.
What?
Got him.
How did this happen?
I'm just as surprised as you.
Why did you vote me out?
Because you're one of the worst in the challenges.
Also,
I can't stand you.
Who cares about challenges when you've got the baby over over?
Dang, Alec.
Well, at least she contributes.
Also, I love how Alec is the one to talk Nick down about not doing a lot in the challenges.
Yeah, hey, fair point, fair point. I do think Alec's more competent, though. He's got more potential.
yeah. Alec hasn't shown us his potential yet. I hope.
Yep.
I love the little lip. He's so
just
pissed.
like, I'm
No.
out. I'm out of here.
No.
Oh, that's so great. Oh.
Petrov Nikolai. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
What is going on here?
What was that?
And me,
Oh,
my vodka.
man. And there it was.
Oh, wow. Hey.
That was so fun. Do you do the Patreon read?
I do the Patreon read. It was probably the hardest thing for me to do in a British accent.
Oh, I imagine. All right, well, that was that. What an episode again. I'm really surprised that Nick is gone so soon. I thought his story wasn't done just yet, but it's really interesting. It's really spicy, and it means that Lil and Ashley, they need to be careful because they're alliance of 4. Now suddenly an alliance of 2 being in the minority in their team.
Yeah, they're gonna have to watch their steps.
Yeah. So it's they either need to get Fiore or Alec out as soon as possible. Maybe Ellie wants to join them in that, or it's not gonna be a good ending for both of them. We'll see what happens there.
Nick got the Yule treatment, kind of like an anti-hero villain-ish character.
He was a lot more villainish than I thought he was in the script, which I thought was interesting. In the script, he didn't come off as all that villainous, but here, he's a little bastard.
I know. He's kind of a, he's a jerk. He's a jerk face.
It's a shame, to be honest, because I believe in the original Adventure Camp, he is a lot more nice, so to say. He has a little bit more mannerisms. He's a little more friendly. He's just very stinking rich, and here he knows the money and not much more else. He didn't get the social skills here, and it shows.
Yeah, maybe he'll make an appearance in a later episode. Who knows?
Ooh,
that would be cool.
Maybe.
Hey, I have no clue. You think I read the scripts past my elimination? No.
I'm done.
I don't know.
I don't care anymore.
Wink, wink. I don't know anything.
All right. I think we're going to wrap it up there. So thank you so much for joining me, Deric. Is there? I already know the answer to this, but are there any channels that you may want to plug here?
Oh, well, thank you for the opportunity to do so. First channel I'd like to plug is Silly Billy. Oh, that guy, such a clown, but so freaking awesome.
Hey, wait a minute.
Silly Billy. Such a majestic voice, someone that you could listen to all day. Secretly you want him to read you to sleep, right? So, if you're not subscribed to Silly Billy yet, go out and do it. What are you doing, you dinguses? Go out and subscribe to Silly Billy. He's got awesome commentary for Disventure Camp. He's got some awesome videos where he dissects other pieces of media, such as, I think you do total drama, don't you? Just in general.
Yeah. Yep, a lot. Well, I keep forgetting to upload the next video, but Disventure Camp kind of takes priority at the moment. But hey, there is total drama content in the works. That's true.
100%. I love Silly Billy's content, so if you're not subscribed, seriously, go and subscribe. It's a lot of fun. We'd love for you to join that family. Another channel, Blu Studios. If you want to see the progress of The Mysteries of Kruger Mansion and Retro Reality, Blu Studios is where it's at. And then finally, my animation studio is Totally Tops Television. So you can go and subscribe over there. We're going to release some exclusive clips, some exclusive content, some things that you can kind of just harness and watch. And, hopefully you enjoy it.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. Thank you so much. One channel I'll add to that, of course, as I always do. Please go subscribe to Odd Nation Cartoons as well. I hope that if you watch this video, you have watched the episodes in full. And if you haven't, please next time go watch the episode first. They put a lot of effort into this, and, well, we want to see it be the best that it can be. So if you have some money, just throw it at them. Just a little bit is enough to make the show as good as it can be. And yeah, Deric, I think we're going to wrap it up here. So once again, thank you so much for joining me, man.
Thank you for having me. Honestly, it was a pleasure being here.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it was so fun. I can't wait for the next one.
Same.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right. Take care, Silly Billy. Thanks for having me on.
Hi, it's me again. I'm whispering because my girlfriend is asleep and I don't want to wake her up. Oh my god, is she waking up? No, I think we're fine. I could just do this tomorrow, but I don't want to. This feels more fun. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. This has been Silly Billy, and remember, Nick is a pawn. Howdo!